Today, on Veterans Day, we pause as a nation to honor those who served and those who continue to serve in the armed forces. This day's always had a special meaning for me. My dad was a career military man, and I saw what true commitment meant watching him every day. He was retired out of the Army. I witnessed his sacrifices, the moves that impacted me and our family, long separations, and other things that were an impact on my daily life and the life of my family. But also, what I saw from him was his joy of serving and the honor that he had to serve our country. Veterans Day gives us a moment to reflect on the contributions of our staff, not only to our country, but also to our schools and community. Like military service, education, too, is a calling. It's demanding, meaningful work that changes lives. Those who have answered both calls carry unique strengths in our district. They expose our students to real-world experiences, teach them how to be calm in high-stress moments, teach them leadership, teach them belief in the greater good. Our service members set an incredible example to our students and to all of us. For the past 3 years, we've taken time to recognize service members who are part of our KCS team. Today, I'm proud to announce that we'll be honoring them in a lasting way in a new permanent installation that you see here on the wall beside me. This display will serve as a constant reminder of the courage, leadership, and values they bring to our students every day. Before we continue, I'd like to ask service members with us today to please raise your hand and be recognized. On behalf of Knox County Schools, we appreciate your service, and we're grateful for your service to our country and continued service to our community. You may notice some of the hands that were raised are also wearing KCS Honoring Service t-shirts, and others that are wearing the same shirt but only in green, like I have on. Each veteran and active service member received a t-shirt as a small token of gratitude for their dedication and courage. Other staff members were invited to purchase a shirt to wear today as part of the Honoring Service fundraiser. Across the district today, staff wore these shirts to celebrate their colleagues of service. Proceeds from this fundraiser helped to make this installation wall possible, and I want to thank everyone who participated. Those who purchased also enabled us to make a donation to support Operation Heroes Hill, a Knox County Mayor Glenn Jacobs' initiative dedicated to ending veteran homelessness. Yesterday, we presented a check. He was able to come by yesterday morning. We presented a check with him of nearly $8,000 to support building 20 fully equipped tiny homes for veterans. This project is an unprecedented community partnership that brings together local industry leaders, apprenticeship programs, students, our high school students from our 865 Academy's construction programs from the following schools: Carnes, Halls, Gibbs, South Doyle, Farragut, and Fulton. If you haven't seen those schools, they're really neat. I've gotten to see the students actually raise those, build the walls, and they're there on those campuses right now, and we'll be part of that new community when the time comes. At this time, I'd like to recognize Jenny Holden, Knox County Government's Executive Director of Grants and Community Development. She's heading up the Heroes Hill Initiative and speaking today on behalf of Mayor Jacobs. Jenny?
Thank you, Dr. Reiswick, for the opportunity to be here and for the generous donation that was provided to Mayor Jacobs yesterday. You all bought an awe-inspiring number of t-shirts. I mean, truly, that donation is going to go a long way in helping us move this project forward. Right now, we have over 140 veterans currently living unhoused in Knox County. These are men and women who have served our country but are now facing barriers such as physical and mental health issues, unemployment, and limited access to essential services and housing. Operation Heroes Hill is providing our community with an opportunity to thank these veterans for their service and sacrifice by providing them with a safe place to call home. As Dr. Reiswick said, Heroes Hill will be a community solely for veterans with 20 ADA-compliant tiny homes, an outdoor pavilion, and a central community center, all designed to foster connection, healing, and dignity. Once we've finished, 20 currently homeless veterans will move into these fully furnished homes with access to a computer lab, fitness space, laundry facilities, and meeting rooms where they will be able to access on-site supportive services. As Mayor Jacobs likes to say, he borrowed the initial idea for this project from a veterans' tiny home community in Savannah. However, through our partnership with Knox County Schools, Operation Heroes Hill has evolved into a one-of-a-kind, education-driven, community-wide endeavor. While our project will house veterans in homes similar to those in Savannah, the way we are building them is something that has never been done before. As Dr. Reiswick shared, students from 6 Knox County Schools 865 academies are building most of the homes that will be located in Heroes Hill. And they are building them extremely well. We just last week passed our first 2 inspections from the state on the first 2 homes that the KCS students are building. In addition, yes, it's very exciting. We were thrilled. In addition to the construction being done by the students, we also have trainees at the START Center and folks from the Knox County Detention Facility that are working on 4 additional homes that will be sited at Heroes Hill. This work is made possible by the mentorship of folks at the Associated General Contractors of Tennessee and, quite frankly, the phenomenal instruction being provided by KCS CTE instructors. I mean, you all know when you start something new, there's a learning curve, and the teachers and administrators that are involved in this project just keep stepping in and figuring it out and making the changes when and where necessary, and we are extremely grateful for that. Teachers are providing their students with an opportunity to learn real-world job site skills, safety, code compliance, and craftsmanship. For the students and trainees at the START Center, we're hoping this will be a launch into the trades, and for folks at the Detention Center, a path to reentry and employment. But what we keep hearing that excites the students, and quite frankly, the adults involved as well, is an opportunity to do something in our community that is long-lasting and deeply meaningful, and I think that says a ton about your students. The project is a true collaboration through partnerships with KCDC, D.R. Horton, the VA, and most importantly, KCS. Operation Heroes Hill has turned into a cost-effective housing solution that is scalable and deeply rooted here in our community. So far, thanks in part to your very generous donation, we've raised about 50% of the funds we need to complete this project, and Mayor Jacobs would tell me that I had left an important part out if I did not mention to you that if you know of anyone else that would like to support this project, if you go to operationheroeshill.org, we've made it very easy to donate. We're documenting all the steps of this so that we can share this to a broader audience. You'd be surprised at how many communities from across the country have reached out to ask for our playbook. So far, we're having to tell them we haven't written it yet, but we're working on it and plan to share it widely once it's done. This project has turned out to be more than just the housing solution that we thought it would be. Operation Heroes Hill has become a movement that honors our veterans while investing in our students and workforce. Yes, we are building housing, but we are also building hope and showing what can happen when a community comes together, truly together, to serve those who have served us. We are grateful to Knox County Schools, more grateful than I can really tell you, for helping us turn what seemed like potentially kind of a crazy idea into a truly impactful project that is going to make a long-term difference here in our community. And if the weather holds out, like we hope it will, we intend to cut a ribbon and would love to have you all join us in late spring or early summer of 2025. Thanks.
Thanks, Jenny. And Heroes Hill is just a great testament of when you see vision and vocation coming together. And it's been a great opportunity for our students to be part of something. It's neat for them to be able to be part of something bigger than themselves. So many times you learn a skill, but to be able to see that and to see what that's going to mean for our community, we really appreciate the mayor's leadership in pulling everyone together to do that. Bridging the space between classrooms and the real world is exactly what we do with our 865 academies that we have at every one of our high schools as we prepare students for the 3 E's, which are enrollment, employment, and enlistment. So that's our goal for every student to leave with a plan to be able to do one of those 3 things when they leave. Last year, we worked with Mayor Jacobs once again to pilot a position aimed at helping students who are interested in military service. Today, I'd like to introduce to you the district's first Director of Military Enlistment, Dr. J.D. Faulkner. As you'll notice from his tan shirt that he has on, he also serves as a captain in the U.S. Army Reserves. So, Captain Dr. Faulkner, is that correct? No?
Thank you, Dr. Reiswick. Good afternoon. I am Dr. J.D. Faulkner. As the Director of Military Enlistment for Knox County Schools, I have a profound duty. I want to ensure our high school students are fully exposed to the incredible array of opportunities that military life can provide. My role is to examine enlistment through multiple lenses, whether it's guiding students toward the distinguished service academies, assisting with collegiate ROTC applications, or simply just clearing the path to direct enlistment. It is all about empowering every student to finish high school with the comprehensive information they need to make the best possible decision for a life in the military. I stand before you today proud of my work in public education and immensely proud of my decision to pursue military service. I'm deeply grateful to work in a district that not only values the service of its employees, but also made it a crucial investment in this position, a position dedicated to giving students the same opportunity to serve in the military. As Harry Truman wisely said, it's amazing what you can accomplish when you don't care who gets the credit. And I believe this absolutely to be true. I would not be here today with 23 years in public education and just a few years in the military if it weren't for the veterans who are gathered around me today. Veterans who made the selfless decision not only to serve our nation, but to continue their work and serve the students of Knox County Schools. Thank you all so very much.
Thank you, Captain Faulkner, not only for what you've done for students, but also how you're serving our country now. That was Jay didn't tell the story, but later he joined much later in life. Went through an interesting story to actually get in. Felt called to do it and did so, and obviously we're very supportive of that and appreciative of your work. So thank you. I want to thank a couple other people as well. So I want to thank our Museum of Education for helping us work on this Knox County project. They're a little further down this hallway, but they've done a great job capturing kind of a time capsule of Knox County schools and all the different eras and great things in our history. So thank you all for being so cooperative and helping us with that too. If you haven't had a chance to visit the museum, I encourage that you do so. You'll probably, if you know people from any of those eras of time, find some yearbooks and different things that you'll remember. So that'd be great. Also want to give a shout out to the KCS maintenance team who went above and beyond to help prepare this space. If you were here a couple weeks ago, this space did not look like this. They always show up and get it done. We appreciate what they do. I want to thank Ham and Goodies for the treats and cookies that we had coming in today. Thank you for that. I'll close with this. Today, unveiling is more than just a ceremony. It's a celebration of service and sacrifice for our community. We're proud to dedicate this wall of honor to our colleagues who wear or have worn the uniform and continue to serve not only their country, but also our schools. So with that, I say thank you to you all. Appreciate you.